Most people have that one drawer in the kitchen where knives just kind of pile up, clinking against each other, and dulling the edges every time someone reaches for a paring knife. It is a mess, and honestly, it is a quick way to ruin a good set of blades. That is where this acacia wood block comes in. It is a massive, heavy piece of kit that feels like it was built to stay on the counter for the next 20 years. The first thing you notice is the weight. At over 3 kilograms, this thing is not going to slide around when you are pulling out a heavy chef's knife. It stays planted, which is exactly what you want when you are dealing with sharp steel. The design is pretty clever because it moves away from those traditional vertical slots that can be a pain to navigate. Instead, it uses a horizontal, angled layout. It makes grabbing a knife feel much more natural, and because the openings are wider, you are not constantly scraping the blade against the wood just to get it in or out. There is a dedicated spot for a meat cleaver, which is a nice touch since those usually never fit in standard blocks, and there is plenty of room for scissors and a honing rod too. It holds 25 items in total, which is honestly overkill for most home cooks, but it is nice to have the extra breathing room so the knives aren't packed in like sardines. Now, there's a catch you need to keep in mind before hitting the buy button. This thing is tall. If you have low-hanging cabinets, you might want to grab a tape measure first. It needs about 15 inches of clearance, or you are going to be frustrated trying to pull your taller knives out from under the shelf. It is a bit of a beast, so make sure your counter space can actually handle the footprint. The acacia wood itself has a really nice, warm grain to it. It feels solid and well treated with mineral oil, so it has a bit of a sheen right out of the box. One thing to watch out for is that because it is natural wood, the color might not look exactly like the photos online. It is a living material, so expect some variation in the grain patterns. It is not a deal breaker, but it is worth noting if you are trying to match a specific kitchen aesthetic. Cleaning is simple enough, just a quick wipe with a cloth, but don't go throwing this in the sink. It is wood, so treat it with a little bit of care. If you are tired of the drawer clutter and want something that looks like a permanent fixture rather than a cheap plastic accessory, this is a solid way to go. It is sturdy, it is functional, and it actually protects the edges of your knives instead of fighting against them. Just double-check your cabinet height, and you are pretty much set.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.